Did you know that many people around the world struggle with something deeper than just alcohol or substance abuse? For many, the issue goes beyond addiction. It's a spiritual malady or disconnection that drives them to self medicate. Alcoholics Anonymous has helped millions of people overcome not only alcohol, but there's also challenges that come with alcoholism, like finding connection and purpose. Today, I want to talk about Alcoholics Anonymous, how it helps people to stop drinking. So, let me walk you through a program of action that truly saves lives Alcoholics Anonymous. According to a Stanford study, researchers found that AA actually helps more people achieve sobriety than therapy does. It's a powerful fellowship with a time-tested approach to recovery. Um, Today, I'm going to walk you through the three main areas: a brief history of AA, an overview of the 12-step program, and finally, the supportive community or the fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous. So, Alcoholics Anonymous has a rich history that dates back to 1935 when its founders, Bill W. and Drs. Bob Smith, were struggling with alcohol themselves. According to the Big Book, Bill Wilson had a moment of clarity after years of alcoholism. He realized he couldn't get sober on his own. Soon after, he connected with Dr. Bob, and together they held their first meeting in Akron, Ohio in 1935. What they discovered was that sharing their experiences with others helped them stay sober. This approach worked so well that a second meeting soon formed, and AA started getting recognition in the medical community. Over time, Bill and Dr. Bob worked with hundreds of alcoholics in hospitals and had many success stories, proving they were onto something that could help other people. So we see that AA's roots are deeply personal and built on the power of connection. Let's take a look at the principles behind the program that help people address their struggles with alcohol. Alcoholics Anonymous teaches that alcoholism is more than just a physical dependency, it's a spiritual sickness, and it requires a new way of life to overcome. AA talks about alcoholism coming from a spiritual malady. It's like a disconnection from oneself and often from a higher power, which people have the option of choosing their own higher power. The 12 steps are designed to fill that spiritual void and guide individuals on a path to recovery. The steps include admitting powerlessness over alcohol, letting go of control, and working with others to maintain sobriety. There's a saying in AA: we can only keep what we have by giving it away. This captures the essence of the program of AA. In other words, one alcoholic helping another alcoholic is without parallel. AA also emphasizes self-reflection and growth. Step 4 takes members through a fearless and searching moral inventory of the wrongs that they've done. It's basically like an inventory. And this involves looking at resentments, fears, and past actions. And it also looks at what their part was in it. This involves taking a look at their resentments, their character defects, things like jealousy, resentment, and fear, which are common to alcoholics. And step 9, they begin to make amends to the people that they've hurt, because alcoholics have, with all the wreckage of their past, they have hurt a lot of people. We can see that AA isn't just about drinking, but it's about a complete change of the mind and lifestyle, the spirit and the body and the mind. Now let's talk about one of the most valuable aspects of AA, which is the fellowship. The fellowship within AA is the key that makes the program so effective. One of AA's greatest strengths is the community that it offers to the members of Alcoholics Anonymous, and also all the outside outreach programs that they have going on. Not outreach, but more like activities, I should say. Many alcoholics we feel like we're alone when we come in, and when we come in new, alcoholics don't have any shame or judgment. So the fellowship is a safe environment where newcomers are always welcome. Members support each other by sharing their experience, strength, and hope with each other so that other people can identify with that. This level of understanding is different than like what a therapist would have, because a lot of therapists haven't been through it themselves. Through this community, members gain a sense of accountability. They meet regularly, maybe on a daily basis, a few times a week, to support each other and to talk about their growth and spiritual progress in the program. Additionally, AA has sponsorship, which help people stay committed to recovery, and the sponsors usually hold them accountable. Research shows that people who participate in AA over the long term have better outcomes. The spiritual component gives many a sense of purpose, while the accessibility of meetings, often free and available, it's available all over the world, makes it a practical option for anybody seeking help. And the fellowship is open to anybody that wants desires the help. making AA inclusive where all can find support. In conclusion, AA provides a life-changing program for alcoholics, giving them a way not only to get sober, but building a healthier life. Today I've shared with you the story of Alcoholics Anonymous, its history, and its principles. We explored how Bill Wilson and Dr. Bob formed AA to address the struggles they had and others faced, how the 12-step program offers a spiritual path to recovery, and how the fellowship creates a supportive community for members around the world. In closing, Alcoholics Anonymous is more than just a recovery program. For millions, it's a new way of life. It's a place to find connection, meaning, and purpose, helping people rebuild their lives and gain a renewed sense of hope.